Hi, I am Dr. Taylor, and I am a chiropractor at Impact Chiropractic in Fort Collins, Colorado. So an important thing to note is that a pediatric adjustment looks completely different than an adult adjustment. So what we are doing is we are finding the subluxation or that misalignment in their system, and we are gently and specifically correcting that. So, the pressure we use is about the pressure you'd use to check the ripeness of a tomato or of an avocado. So really, really gentle. Most babies love it. They sleep right through it. And that's really all it takes to make a lasting effect on their nervous system. Pediatric chiropractic helps with a child's development because we are working with the nervous system. So the nervous system is the brain, the spinal cord, and all of the nerves that exit from that spinal cord. Now, these nerves are going to everything in the person's body. So all of our cells, our tissues, our organs, and our muscles are constantly getting communication through these nerves from the brain. So our goal as pediatric chiropractors is to ensure that this communication is working as efficiently and effectively as possible. This ensures that a child can grow and develop and meet their milestones as appropriately as they can. What can happen is our nervous systems can get interference, and what this means is that there is a bone out of alignment. So we call that a subluxation. When that subluxation occurs, that's going to irritate and alter the function of those nerves at those corresponding levels. So for instance, if you have a bone that's out of alignment in the low back, those same nerves are going to innervate lower digestive organs, and then all of your reproductive organs. They go down your legs. So when those nerves get interfered with, they cannot carry the proper messages to the corresponding organs. And that's when we start to see symptoms show up, dysfunction, and then even disease down the road. So a really common question that we get is, if my baby is not in pain, why do they need to see a chiropractor? And of course, we are really good at managing pain, but it's so much more than that because we are working with that nervous system, which controls and coordinates everything in the body. So the best advice I can give is getting your children in soon before dysfunction and symptoms start to show up in the future, because it's much, much easier to grow healthy children than fix sick adults. And so our care here is really proactive based. So meaning we want to catch where that interference is in the beginning, get that corrected so that way we can restore proper function throughout the body. With babies, we pay special attention to the upper cervical area. So during the birth process, as beautiful and natural as it is, it's pretty intense and can be kind of traumatic on both mom and baby systems. So that's a really common time for a misalignment to occur, specifically in the upper part of the cervical spine called the atlas bone. So the atlas is the most important bone in our body and in babies as well because it is protecting the brainstem. So if that bone is out of alignment, it can change or alter the function of the brain and body communication. And that's where we see things like latching issues, colic, reflux. Another reason why it's important to get your baby checked for interference to their nervous system is because the nervous system is responsible for all of those developmental milestones. And we want to ensure that baby is able to actively reach those appropriately and without having issues doing so. And so every milestone builds upon the other. So whether it's crawling, to walking, to running, to skipping, each one is building on the foundation of the previous. And so as chiropractors, we want to ensure that there is a good foundation laid for them so that way they can reach those milestones and not have any issues or delayed things down the road.